In this devlog, we're going to be taking a look at what GitSync is, how it's built, and how you can get involved. Hi, I'm Viz, and I've been working on a mobile Git client called GitSync as a solo developer for about 2 years now. If you've been sent here from another devlog, welcome. This is the starting point. This is the video I'll be pointing people to whenever they want to know more about the project. So let's get into it. What is GitSync? GitSync is a mobile Git client for Android and iOS that lets you sync folders between Git repositories and local directories on your phone or tablet. It's particularly popular with Obsidian users who want to keep their nodes synced across devices using Git, but it's useful for anyone who wants to access or interact with their repos on the go. It actually won the 2024 Gem of the Year award for the Obsidian tools, which is a really nice surprise. Now I want to be clear, this is not a terminal or CLI experience. It's a proper graphical mobile app designed for ease of use. There are two UI modes, sync mode, which is simpler and focused on automated background syncing, and client mode, which behaves more like a full Git client, for when you want more control. In sync mode, you get automatic syncing whenever you open or close the app, schedule background sync on a set interval, and triggers through quick tells on Android, or shortcuts on iOS, so you can build your own automations around it. Client mode gives you more of a full Git experience, with fetch, pull, stage, commit, push, plus merge conflict resolution, including line by line, commit actions like amend, revert, and cherry pick, and even integration with your Git provider, so you can view and manage issues, pull requests, tags, and releases right from the app. Both modes support HTTP, SSH, and auth authentication for GitHub, GitLab, and GitHere, along with things like signed commits, auth configuration, and file editing. Now the app is free to download and use, and the free version covers the core sync experience with a single repository. There's also a premium unlock, which is a one-time purchase, no subscription, that opens up power user features like multiple repositories, custom scheduled sync on iOS, and Git filter support for things like LFS and Git crypt. You can get GitSync on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store, or through Easy Android for those who prefer that. It supports Android 6 and up and iOS 12 and up. Getting started is pretty straightforward. You pick your auth method, clone or create a repo, point it at a local folder, and you're syncing. Okay, so let's take a peek under the hood. GitSync is a Flutter project, so the UI is written in Dart. The reason I went with Flutter is that it lets me target both Android and iOS from a single codebase. For the actual Git operations, I chose to use Rust as an API layer. Rust handles all the heavy lifting when it comes to interacting with Git. The two are connected through a library called Flutter Rust Bridge, which generates the bindings between Dart and Rust. There's also a small amount of Kotlin and Swift for platform-specific things, on Android and iOS respectively, but the vast majority of the app lives in Dart and Rust. As for my dev setup, I use the Z editor and Waydroid as my Android emulator on Linux. I might do a separate video on the Waydroid setup at some point if people are interested. Now if you're wanting to contribute, the biggest thing right now is translations. GitSync uses .arb files for localization. They live in lib/localization in the repo. Right now, the app is available in English, Spanish, Chinese, Russian, and German, but I would love to support more languages, so if you're interested in adding one, please do reach out. Of course, code contributions are also very welcome. The project is open source, and PRs are always appreciated. Check out the link on screen. And if you'd like to support the project financially, I have a GitHub sponsors page. You can also sponsor to unlock premium. And if you have ideas for new features, I'm always looking for suggestions. You can leave them in the comments, on the Discord, or as a GitHub issue. I read all of them. Speaking of the Discord, if you want to stay up to date with the project, or just hang out, feel free to join the server. It's where most of the community discussion happens. Anyway, that's the project in a nutshell. In the next devlog, we'll be tackling merge conflict resolution on mobile, so stay tuned for that. Whether you just found this or you were sent here from a future devlog, I hope this gives you a good sense of what GitSync is all about. Now, have a great day and see you in the next one.